I think if you were to see us in our warm-ups, you would think, look across the field and see us in our warm-ups and be like, who is this? Like, we have Nick the Giant, and we have Jesse, who's like half his size, and we have the coach of the team that is smaller than half the players. And then we get out onto the field and we just run through teams, and it's a lot of fun. So I would not like to play against us, definitely. I didn't think we would be as good as we were. So, you know, we had preseason, we had a conversation amongst the parent group about whether or not we wanted to even go into this National League qualifying, because maybe we would lose games 10-0 and it would be a bad experience. And then we played the first tournament and we lost to some teams that were not that good, and that about met my expectations. Certainly we beat some teams that were fine, and then all of a sudden we started clicking and we started playing against teams that on paper I thought, okay, we're going to lose, and we dominated them. And even in the games that we did lose, right, like right here on this field, we lost our, like the most crushing game of the season, for me anyways, that Rush game where we were winning in the second half and gave up 2 goals late to lose. And even that game, I thought we were the better team, and I thought when we can play against teams like that, like, yeah, so top 10 team, I thought we were top 15 or 20 before the season started, and right now I would say 7, 8, 9. So I've coached a lot of teams, and this team gets along more than any team that I have been involved with. On the field, off the field, certainly we're good, right? There's no doubt about that, but we get along, we hang out outside of practice, outside of games, and maybe it's just simply because it's their age and they have their own phones and they can have a group chat and they can talk a little smack to each other and not get offended. But I think that it's a really, really cool thing to see a team as good as they are get along as well as they do.
It's just fun. Everybody's like joking around.
They're funny. Like, they just tell a lot of jokes, and I don't know. They're fun to be around.
Where everybody is here to have a good time. We all like to have fun, and we win games.
We have good chemistry.
Probably how like we're all friends and we all get along, like no matter the circumstance.
It feels really welcoming, and like it's kind of like home away from home, you know.
Supportive of other people. Yeah, that's a good thing about the team. And they all work together pretty good.
Probably AJ.
Because he's just he's the defender and he has to be physical to, you know, get the ball.
Nick.
Why you say that?
because he shoves people over when he's playing center forward.
I would say the most physical player I would say is McCready.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because like he's always attacking players in the midfield and staying strong on his feet.
Probably Nick or Xander.
Both of them?
Both, yeah, I
They're
guess.
kind of different guys, right?
But they're both physical. And the same, like, being, like, fast and strong.
Probably Nick.
Really? Why do you say that?
He's just super, super fast, and he's like winning all the battles. He's just knocking players down, dribbling through everyone. Definitely Xander. He always pushes people down and then pretends like he doesn't.
He pretends like he doesn't?
Yeah, he like walks away kinda.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'd say, like, Nick or AJ because they're both very athletic. But I'd say Nick because he's more aggressive.
But it's not you?
No.
Jude.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Like a lot of people would say it's Nick, but because Jude's smaller than Nick, he uses a lot of his physicality as well, and it's always one to go into the balls. Nicholas.
Why?
Because he's tall and he's strong.
He just, well, like body checks people.
I think I am, but I think McCready gets this one.
It depends. Like, if Xander's mad, it's definitely Xander.
Probably Xander.
Probably maybe me. But I'd just go with Nick.
I'll go Jeffrey.
Really?
Yes.
Why you say that?
Because I have seen him run over people with no regard for himself many times.
Good job. Good jam. Out. Marco's fought enough here. Good work, Abe.
Crazy, no, nothing can stop me now.
Probably Jackson, because Jackson or Xander, because they're in the middle, they're in the midfield and stuff. Just talking.
Probably AJ, most talkative player.
Too much?
No, it makes a lot of jokes and it's very funny.
Maybe McCready.
Can I say Coach Zach?
Probably like me or AJ at center back, or probably Jackson McCready when he's playing center mid. I'd have to say maybe AJ or Ellis. I don't know. Xander. I'd say maybe AJ. I'm not sure.
AJ.
Definitely AJ.
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 AJ?
AJ.
Probably AJ.
Definitely AJ. AJ. For sure.
All we're gonna do is we're gonna play this half, okay? Does that make sense? Yes. Okay, we have the win now, so while that will make it a little bit easier for us to get out, it'll make it a little bit more difficult for us to play a through ball, right? So we're gonna have to earn it, okay? We're gonna have to earn it. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah? Okay? Jeff. Terrific, Jeff. Throw the ball on. Lower, AJ shift, AJ shift, AJ shift. I just still haven't heard the whistle.
Don't turn into shin guards? Wait, what does he always say to us? He always says, like, be great. Yeah, that's what he says. Be great. Stop talking.
He always asks me, he's always like sarcastic, and he's like, AJ, think about stepping up, because I'm far back and not stepping up when we have the ball.
Well, he says things to the refs a lot.
He always tells me and AJ to like split up when we're on the field, since we're always right next to each other.
He just tells me what to do in games, like stay with your man or something, stuff I need to improve on.
He just yells McCready when I do something wrong. He wants me to fix it.
He always wants me to check my shoulder and make sure there's nobody behind me.
McCready!
Be great.
Zach always says to me, if you have teammates up, pass the ball, or to keep going, keep forward and score the goal.
When I play wide, sometimes he'll tell me to make runs diagonal, and sometimes I forget and I run straight.
It was a night game in Chicago, and it was like right after the 2007 Girls Gold played, and we played really good.
I remember a lot about that game. Before the game, the girls' game was going on, and they scored a last-second winner, and so that was really, really cool to see, because that was, you know, the girls' team was a Tigers team certainly, but not their team, and still they celebrated like we had just won the World Cup.
Oh, that was a good game. I like that game too. That was a really good one.
I remember Nick's header at the beginning of the game.
I hit like a corner in and Nick scored a header in like the first minute.
So I remember that I saw the ball coming to me, so I had to back up a little bit, and then I just jumped and tried to do whatever with it.
You know, we start the game, and I think it was 2 or 3 minutes into the game where we scored. And I don't remember the order of the goals, but we scored some truly outrageous goals. Nick from like a third out, you know, 20, 25, 30 yards. And then the header that he scored also. And before you knew it, we were up 4-0. And the other team hadn't even gotten off the bus.
Remember that one, so I saw the goalkeeper was out of place, and had the ball around the midfield. I just decided to smash it.
Well, I got a yellow card because I like slide tackled someone. And then, yeah, AJ kept talking to the other team when he was in goal.
We won 5-0 because our team was like very hyped.
I dribbled through a couple people and this shot, I don't know, just from then on, we just scored a lot of goals.
Yes, the night game in Chicago was my favorite. I remember just scoring right off the bat, and I knew right from there I knew it was going to be a good game, and we played awesome.
It's just crazy, very intense, and we played very well and demolished them.
I remember another player kicked Jeffrey in the head when he was goalie. We just had a lot of energy, and we just like scored a lot of goals in the first half.
I was just bored, and like, so I wouldn't be paying attention to the game, I'm just gonna be honest, at all. So the other team that I was talking to would tell me that the other team got the ball and they're coming towards us. So like, they were helping me out. I don't know, I don't really remember what we were talking about. All I know is it was fun.
I remember like the team being like twice our size, and I thought we were gonna lose that game, and then we came out exploding. And before we cheered on the girls, I got a PK. The dude tripped me from behind. I lean one way and then shoot the other way.
It was just like fun because it was under the lights and we just won, so it was fun.
We were by far the best that I had seen us all year in that game.
Looks like it.
Nice. Whoa! Yeah! Super clean.
I try to be everything that I can, but sometimes I come out as being nothing. I try to be everything that I can, but sometimes I come out as being nothing. I pray to God that He make me a better man. Maybe one day I'ma stand for something. I'm thanking God that He made you part of the plan. I guess I ain't go through all that hell for nothing. I'm always up and rocking. It seems like I perfected it. I offer you my love, I hope you take it like some notice. Tell me ain't nobody better than me. I think that there's better than me. Hope you see the better in me. Always end up bettering me. I don't wanna ruin this one. This type of love don't always come and go. I don't wanna ruin this one. This type of love don't always come and go. I don't wanna ruin this one. This type of love don't always come and go. I don't wanna ruin this one. This type of love don't always come and go.
Oh yeah! Let's go! Yeah.
Strong, we gon' live long. I don't wanna ruin this one. This type of love don't always come and go. I don't wanna ruin this one. type of love don't always come and go. I don't wanna ruin this one. This type of love don't always come and go. I don't wanna ruin this one. This type of love don't always come and go.
Okay, I don't need you to score a 3-point goal today. They don't exist, okay? I don't need you to score a goal within the first 10 minutes of the half. Raiden, get here! Raiden, get here! Well done. Good soccer, gentlemen. Get something out of it. Elle, you're in. Let's go. I like the guys. Good work.
I did that on my 8th grade school trip to Washington, D.C. As we were leaving Slauson Elementary School, the bus lurched forward and I was drinking, middle school, whatever. Took a drink and it went and just splashed all over my white shirt. Listen up.
Who wants to be brave today? Doesn't look like very many of us.
Gotta get a foot on it! 158!
AJ, even if that was a completed pass, that is where the pressure is. Look at Jeff over there, right? Think while you play, okay? Come on. You have 1 minute to prove it. Let's go. Where's the space? I like that ball, Jonah. Oi! Referee! Good win, AJ. Terrific soccer, bud. Let's start jogging, please, guys. Attack the ball. Ole. Come on, El. Come on, El. Be big. Good. Ellis. Wider. Good. Come on, Nick. Early ball. Come on. Early ball. Early ball. Tight, 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 tight. Tight, 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 tight. Love it, Josh. Terrific from you, Josh. Be great, Nick. It's okay. Come on.
By pushing me. He pushes a lot, and he doesn't want us quitting, so yeah, he pushes us pretty hard.
Too hard?
No, not too hard. It's pretty good. Just enough.
He's made me like more physical, I guess, and like wanting to try harder. Good coach. He helps us a lot, tells us different stuff to do when we're in the game.
He's really good at coaching, and he's helped me like learn how to play center mid better than I did.
Think before you pass the ball and don't just run through people.
I guess progress me in center mid, like help me as in like fix my mistakes.
As a center mid, like, because we have to like stick with our man when we're defending and space out when we're attacking. So I think it just suits me well, so yeah.
He taught me how to use my shortness to my advantage by being able to, like, I didn't know I could push taller players in the back while playing. It helped a lot.
He pushes us really hard, so it makes us better.
Understanding the game a little bit more.
He's like taught me how to, he's taught me how to use my skills more than my like size and athleticism.
He like anything that he wants me to work on, he just says a lot and drills it into my head to make sure I get it and make sure I remember like what to do in next situations.
He's made my footwork a lot better by forcing me to like do off soccer stuff, and he's made my speed of play better.
Basically in every way. I wasn't very good before I came to Tigers. I had just come out of like Rec and Ed, so he's made me a lot better. It's not going to be easy playing us.
In order to win, you need to come up with something new. Like, it would be pretty challenging.
Intimidating, because we normally try to pick apart the other team and then make them nervous or something.
Probably difficult. Not many teams, I don't think, have the chemistry that we do, don't have the skill that we do.
I think it's hard, especially if they're good, because then we get really, really competitive and we'll start to like get a little into it with the other team.
Well, I bet some people are pretty scared because we're not afraid to like go in for tackles, and like we're pretty fast too. So.
Oh, I gotta say it's pretty hard. I think it's gonna be pretty hard to beat us. You know.
I think it's very hard for the other teams to play against us because they're a very good team, and every game we're out there to win.
I think it's tough because we have a lot of chemistry, and we're like tough to like crack down.
It's terrible because we're like the best team ever.
Thank you.
One more ride, one more race. We go all out, we don't play. One more ride, one more way. We don't slow down, ain't no breaks. I'ma go off, I'ma ride tonight. It don't matter what we face. I'ma go off, I'ma ride tonight. I'm the master of my fate. I'ma go off, I'ma go off, I'ma go off, I'ma go off. Yeah, I gotta go now. Taking off and I'm riding on the road now. Hit the gas, no brakes, gotta go now. Put my life on the line, yeah, it's on me. Blood rushing through my veins, no IV. Ride switches lanes, you can stop me. You can smell the propane when you pass me. Ride for the game because I'm a G. Helicopter hovering, it's high speed. Chase, drive, straight. I'ma race to the gate. Fame on it, no chain on me. All of us became homies. One more ride, one more race. We go all out, we don't play. One more ride, one more way.
I remember when Owen Carnegie, he was like climbing over a fence and he ripped his shorts, or he was stretching and he ripped his shorts. So yeah, that was pretty funny. I just heard kind of like a cracking sound and I wasn't really sure what it was, and then yeah.
We were in the huddle and he like squatted down, I guess.
He was stretching and then he just ripped his short. It was just hilarious.
I remember he was like squatting or something, or stretching for the game, and then his shorts just ripped, and he had to play the game like that.
Owen was the only one that wasn't stretched, and Zach was telling the lineups, and Owen's going like this, and his shorts just go right there.
He was doing this, and then his shorts opened.
It was so funny. Like Zach telling us at half, no, it was before the game, and then he was giving us like this pep talk, and then Owen squats, and then we all hear a big rip, and then we all started laughing, and it was pretty funny.
It just ripped. I thought it was a fart at first.
Because it sounded like it?
He was like, oh shoot, my shorts ripped.
And then he just played the game like that, I think.
And he said, my shorts just ripped.
That was a great moment. That was really funny.
Well, in the hotel, one time we were in like the second floor just talking.
No, I think I was asleep.
Tien was just, my brother was literally, he was just screaming, and then the guy, he walked around the corner, and then we just ran. Well, I ran at least.
Yeah, we were playing a game where you scream, and whoever screams the loudest wins. And the manager came.
He was like really red-faced and came into the lobbyish place.
And then the manager told us to be quiet, and then Ellis's ringtone went off, and it was
like, that's what she said.
And then we all started laughing.
We were like running around, and people were yelling, especially Tien and AJ.
And he stormed off, so yeah. And everybody started laughing.
He just said like, shut up, and he was getting a ton of complaints, and he had to come back a second time. I was in bed.
Don't try to beat the center backs. because they will murder you. Try to keep possession of the ball as much as you can, because if the other team gets the ball, they're going to play soccer and they're going to utilize their speed and athletic ability, and it is going to be tough to defend them. So keep the ball as much as possible and try to not go through the middle.
Catch me if you can. Catch up or catch me.